This is Olancha, California, a few miles from Owens Lake in a remote part of southeastern California. Caltrans is proposing a new 4-lane expressway to go around the town for a total of 13 additional miles through this desert landscape. The cost is estimated to be at minimum $100 million. Drivers headed north or south on Highway 395 have to slow down to 50 miles per hour for a few miles as 4 lanes become 2 lanes. Some cars get stuck behind trucks for a few minutes and can't drive as fast as they do on the freeway before and after Olancha and Cartago. State Route 395 is a high-focus route on the interregional road system, which prioritizes state and federal funds for important interregional routes. According to Caltrans goals, any gaps in the freeway system, any 2-lane segments, should be eliminated so that eventually all of these high-focus routes will be at minimum 4-lane expressways. A majority of Olancha residents want this road to be widened to 4 lanes so the business survive. Without interregional traffic, these gas stations and restaurants will no longer operate.
I don't. I think it needs to truck traffic.
This route would also impact 700 less acres of desert tortoise habitat and be far cheaper to construct. However, because the improved route through town will not achieve the interregional road system requirements or level of service B, Caltrans is ignoring these concerns and plans to begin construction on a new expressway in 2015. Our next stop was Hinkley, the town made famous by the movie Aaron Brockovich. State Route 58 connects to Interstate 40, so there's a lot of truck traffic through here, but traffic doesn't slow down below 50 miles per hour during peak periods. The plan is to move 58 a half mile over to the south and build 2 interchanges with on-off ramps for these local roads. Because of chromium-6 contaminated groundwater, residents have been leaving Hinkley for years. There aren't very many people here anymore. PG&E has been buying houses from anybody that wants to leave, whether or not they live in a contaminated area. Houses get demolished, and PG&E is planting alfalfa fields. The chromium-6 plume is spreading, so a growth boom for the future isn't happening either. By the time Caltrans is done building the new freeway, hardly anybody will be left here, leaving the current 58 an empty highway with empty interchanges. Willits, Olancha, and Hinkley all have declining populations and traffic volume over the last 10 years. Nationwide, driving habits are changing as the millennial generation drives less, and this trend is expected to continue. California has laws against needless spending and environmental destruction. So, how does Caltrans manage to convince local elected officials, regulating agencies, and the public that these projects are a responsible use of funds? That will be part 2.